नमस्ते बिटिया, खुश रहो बिटिया। Myself JVN Dr. Ritu Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Gynae of Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Today session is first trimester of pregnancy. Subjective symptoms. Following the following are the presumptive symptoms of early month of pregnancy. There are first symptom of the pregnancy. First is amenorrhea during the reproductive period is an otherwise healthy individual having previous normal periods is likely due to pregnancy unless provides otherwise. However, cyclic bleeding may occur up to 12 weeks of pregnancy until the decidual space is obliterated by the fusion of the decidua vera with decidua capsularis. Such bleeding is usually scanty, lasting for a shorter duration than her usual or roughly corresponds with the date of the expected period. This is termed as placental sign. This type of bleeding should not be confused with the commonly made pathological bleeding, that is threatened abortion. Pregnancy, however, may occur in women who are previously amenorrheic during lactation and puberty. Morning sickness, second most important symptoms of the pregnancy. Morning sickness, that is nausea and vomiting, is inconsistently present in about 70% cases, more often in the first pregnancy than in the subsequent one. It usually appears soon following the missed period and rarely lasts beyond 16 weeks. Its intensity varies from nausea on rising from the bed to loss of appetite or even vomiting. Third, frequency of maturation is quite troublesome symptom during 8 to 12th week of pregnancy. It is due to first resting of the bulky uterus on the fundus of the bladder because of aggregated anteverted position of the uterus. Second, congestion of the bladder mucosa. And third is the change in maternal osmoregulation causing increased thirst and polyuria as the uterus straightens up after 12th week. The symptoms disappear. Fourth, breast discomfort in the form of feeling of fullness and pricking sensation is evident as early as 6 to 8 weeks, especially in primary gravida. And fifth is fatigue is a frequent symptom which may occur early in pregnancy. There are five subjective symptoms are present in pregnancy. First is amenorrhea, second is morning sickness, third is frequency of maturation, fourth is breast discomfort, and fifth is fatigueness. Now, objective symptoms of the pregnancy. Objective signs. First is breast changes are valuable only in primary gravida, as in multipara. The breasts are enlarged and often contain milk for years. The breast changes are evident between 6 to 8 weeks. There is enlargement with vascular engorgement evident by the dedicated veins visible under the skin. The nipple and areola primary become more pigmented, especially in darker women. Montego Mary tubercles are prominent, thick yellowish secretion like this is called colostrum, can be expressed as early as 12th week. There are pictures showing the changes during pregnancy, breast changes during pregnancy. First picture A is pronounced prominent pigmentation on the primary areola and nipple, and the B is showing appearance of secondary areola, development of Montego Mary tubercle, and increased vascularity. Per abdomen, uterus remains as pelvic organ until 12th week and may just felt per abdomen as a suprapubic bulb. Pelvic changes, Jacquemin's or Chadwick sign. It is the bulky dusky hue of the vestibule and anterior vaginal wall, visible at about 8th week of pregnancy. The discoloration is due to local vascular congestion. And now vaginal sign. Apart from bluish discoloration of anterior vaginal wall, the wall becomes softened and copious non-erratic mucus discharge appears at 6th week. There is increased pulsation felt through the lateral fornix at 8th week called Osiander signs. Cervical signs. Cervix becomes soft as early as 6th week. This is also called Goodwell sign. A little earlier in multipara, the pregnant cervix feel like the lip of the mouth, while the non-pregnant stage like that of tip of the nose. And B is speculum examination. The bluish discoloration of the cervix is visible. It is due to increased vascularity. The three signs, Jacquemin's or Chadwick signs, Osiander signs, and Goodwell signs. There are three signs are important in pregnancy. Uterine sign, size, shape, and consistency. The uterus is enlarged to the size of hen's egg at 6th week, size of cricket ball at 8th week, and size of fetal head by 12th week. The pyriform shape of the non-pregnant uterus becomes globular by 12 weeks. The pregnant uterus feels soft and elastic. Haggard signs. It present in two-thirds of cases. It can be demonstrated between 6 to 10 weeks. A little earlier in multipara. This sign is based on the fact. First is upper part of the body. The uterus is enlarged and growing fetus. Second, the lower part of the body is empty and extremely soft. And third is the cervix is comparatively free. Because of variation in consistency or on by manual examination must be gentle to avoid the risk of abortion. And third is Palmer signs. Regular and rhythmic uterine contraction can be elicited during bimanual examination as early as 4 to 8 weeks. Now, immunological tests for diagnosis of pregnancy. Principal pregnancy tests depend on the detection of antigen (HCG) present in maternal urine or serum with antibody either polyclonal or monoclonal available commercially. The test first is immunoassay without radiotopus, isotopus. The principle of agglutination inhibition test. Second is direct agglutination test, HCG direct test. Third is enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay, ELISA test. And fourth is fluoroimmunoassay, FIA. And second is the immunoassay with radio or topus. Radio immunoassay RIA, immunoradiometry assay IRMA, and ultrasonography. These are immunological and test for diagnosis of pregnancy. Now, sonography, ultrasonography, intradecidual gestational shake GS is identified as early as 29 to 35 days of gestation. Transvaginal ultrasonography, gestational shake and yolk shake by 5 menstrual weeks. Fetal pole and cardiac activity show 6 weeks. And embryonic movement by 7 weeks. Fetal gestational age is best determined by the measuring the CRL between 7 to 12 weeks. Doppler effect of ultrasound can pick the fetal heart rate is reliably by 10th week. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.